According to new reports and court documents, Ryan Fournier, one of the co-founders of Students for Trump and a MAGA Twitter star, turned on his friend, who basically was also one of his co-conspirators, rolled on this guy to the federal authorities so that his friend John Lambert would go to jail and Fournier would not, for a scam, a con, that the two of them cooked up together. Here's the backstory on what this Students for Trump founder did. Fournier and Lambert got together in August of 2016 and they created a fake legal consulting firm where they both pretended to be lawyers, pretended to have law degrees, went by aliases. Fournier's was Gregory Shapiro. Shapiro is a well-respected name in the legal community, so why not, jump on that? And they bilked clients out of $46,000 that the two allegedly split between themselves. Fournier got 23, Lambert got 23, allegedly. That part has not been confirmed yet, but that's what they're saying has happened. And then when they got busted back in 2018, Fournier decided, I don't want to go to jail for this. So he started working with the feds, even though the guy was hand in hand with Lambert through the entire ordeal. And Lambert is the one who was just sentenced to 13 months in prison for his involvement in this scam, which, to be honest, is a relatively light sentence considering what they did. You're talking about all kinds of fraud, wire fraud, mail fraud, things like that. Impersonating a lawyer is a huge, huge offense here in the United States. This 25-year-old only gets 13 months for it. But hey, all that matters is that Ryan Fournier, the Students for Trump founder, didn't get in trouble for his role in the con because he decided to take the coward's way out and rat on his buddy. I wonder what would have happened, how different things would be today, because Students for Trump is a rather popular and slightly powerful organization. What would have happened if Lambert would have been the one offered that deal? What would have happened if they approached Lambert and said, hey, give us the goods on Fournier and you don't have to go to jail? I guess we'll never know. But here's the thing. This is why this story is important. The right is filled with grifters. And the grifters, as we're starting to see now, are very slowly beginning to face some legal problems for their years of grifting. Jacob Wall, Jack Berkman, John Lambert, Fournier, even though he wasn't charged in this, he was right there listed in the indictment as co-conspirator. But because he cooperated, he doesn't have to go to jail. They're all grifters. They're all frauds, folks. That's what the right wing is filled with. The question is why? Why are there so many grifters on the right? Oh, sure, there's some on the left too, but we don't have the numbers that they have on the right, and we sure as hell don't have the ability to raise money like those idiots do. And the answer is because I firmly believe people on the right are just far more gullible. They're more easily tricked. And that's why the grifters on the right, that's why you also see some people that go so far to the left, they end up on the right, and they start the grift, and they get money from it as well. Glenn Greenwald looking in your direction. That's what happens. So, it is what it is. One grifter goes to jail for 13 months. The other grifter goes free. He lives to grift another day. And the entire long con continues. Because that's what this all is. Most of it's purely legal. Right? There's nothing wrong with just being a grifter. Just going out there saying stupid things and having Republicans give you money. There's no law against that. Nobody's breaking anything there. But you get a little too greedy, they're going to pop you for it. That's what happened to Lambert and Berkman and Wall and so many others. But the rest of them are going to keep doing what they do, draining the wallets and bank accounts of gullible conservatives all along the way.